Sunlight streams through the lush garden onto Cinderella's mother as she rests peacefully on her deathbed, a vision of fading beauty. Her husband kneels beside her, his face a canvas of profound sorrow. Young Cinderella stands nearby, her wide eyes reflecting a fear that belies her tender age. "My sweet child, stay kind and good, and I will always be close to you in your heart." A breath, a sigh, and then silence. She passes away peacefully. Sunlight streams through the trees, bathing the garden in a soft glow as Cinderella tends to her mother's grave. From a distance, the stepsisters watch with disdain, their figures cloaked in silk and scorn. They descend upon Cinderella, smiles twisting into cruel sneers. With vicious delight, they tear at Cinderella's dress, ripping away the last vestiges of her former life. Her once fine clothes are replaced with rags, her hands now rough and calloused from relentless chores. Their voices drip with venom as they mock her. "Look at her, sleeping by the hearth, a cinder girl. Cinderella." Cinderella scrubs the floor, her movements heavy with fatigue. Her stepsisters recline, their laughter echoing cruelly as lentils scatter into the ashes. Cinderella's shoulders slump as she begins the endless task of separating lentils from soot. The stepmother watches, a cruel smile twisting her lips as she observes Cinderella's plight. The stepmother's malevolent gaze intensifies, her cruel smile widening as she watches Cinderella. Amidst the vibrant chaos of the market fair, a father prepares to leave, his stepsisters flanking him, their gaudy dresses shimmering expectantly. Stepsister 1 demands, "Father, I must have a dress of the finest silk embroidered with silver thread." Stepsister 2 eagerly chimes in, "And I desire jewels, father, diamonds to sparkle brighter than the sun." The father turns, his gaze softening as he asks, "And what shall I bring for you, Cinderella?" At her mother's grave, Cinderella receives a hazel twig from her father, a symbol of hope amidst sorrow. Kneeling with reverence, Cinderella tenderly plants the twig upon her mother's resting place. A miracle unfolds. The twig bursts to life, ascending skyward as a radiant, blossoming tree. From the heavens descends a little white bird, a messenger of peace, alighting gently upon a branch. The little white bird settles on a branch, its presence a soft whisper of comfort and renewal. Cinderella gazes upon the transformed tree, a symbol of enduring love and a promise of brighter days. In the grand throne room, King Arthur proclaims, "Hear ye, hear ye! A grand festival shall be held for 3 days. All young women of the kingdom are invited to meet our noble prince." Giselle and Isabel exchange excited glances, their eyes sparkling with anticipation. "Oh, Isabel, can you believe it? This is our chance." "Indeed, Giselle, we must look our absolute best." Isabel commands, "Cinderella, prepare our finest gowns immediately." Cinderella pleads, a flicker of hope in her eyes. "Stepmother, please, may I attend the festival as well?" The stepmother retorts, "Silence, Cinderella, you have far too much work to do." At her mother's grave, Cinderella's tears flow freely, her sorrow echoing in the quiet air. She calls out to the sky, her voice a desperate plea that cuts through the stillness. A flurry of wings answers her call as birds descend, their tiny forms a whirlwind of hope. The impossible task is completed in less than an hour. But the stepmother remains unmoved, her heart a stone against Cinderella's dreams. She declares Cinderella cannot attend the ball, crushing her hopes with a cruel decree. She lacks a proper dress. The castle ballroom glows warmly, filled with guests as the stepsisters, in their extravagant gowns, scan the crowd. A hush falls as Cinderella appears, her gown shimmering ethereally, drawing every eye. The prince, captivated, approaches Cinderella, extending his hand in a silent invitation. They dance, lost in their world, as envious eyes follow their every move. As midnight approaches, Cinderella, remembering the fairy's warning, flees in haste. In her frantic escape, a single silk slipper slips from her foot on the grand staircase. A regal carriage arrives at Cinderella's humble abode, signaling a momentous turn. Prince Charming steps forth, holding the golden slipper aloft, his declaration echoing with royal authority. "I shall marry the girl whose foot fits this slipper." Drizella and Anastasia, consumed by eagerness, shove their way forward, their desperation palpable. The stepsisters contort their feet, faces reddening with the futile effort to fit into the delicate slipper. Doves flutter down, revealing the stepsisters' charade. Cinderella steps forward, her timid hope transforming into reality as the slipper fits perfectly. The prince's eyes widen, a smile spreading across his face. Cinderella and the prince journey towards the castle, its towers gleaming under the sun, promising a new era. The stepsisters stand at the wedding, their faces betraying a mixture of hope and lingering apprehension. Cinderella, radiant in her wedding gown, extends a hand to her stepsisters, offering them forgiveness. The stepsisters' faces soften as Cinderella's gesture of forgiveness washes over them, erasing the shadows of the past. Cinderella and the prince live happily ever after, their reign marked by kindness and compassion. The castle stands tall, a symbol of hope and new beginnings, bathed in the golden light of a promising future.